today's challenge, we are going to shade spheres in 3 minutes. So first you're going to draw a circle and then you're going to start shading in that circle. Now, some tips for shading. There's actually several names for all of the different parts of shading, but I only remember 4, so to me that's what's most important. Right here, I'm shading the core shadow. This is going to be the darkest part of the sphere on the actual object. So I like to start there because then I can fade out and get lighter as I go in. I'm not overly concerned with really smooth shading and all of that. If I wanted this to look pencilless, like I didn't use a pencil, then I would probably actually shade with charcoal and an eraser. Maybe we'll do that sometime. All right, so at the top of the ball where the light hits this sphere, it's the highlight. And then we have our core shadow, which I started with. And at the bottom is going to be your cast shadow. The cast shadow is going to be the darkest value. You're going to press the hardest because that is going to be where light is absent. There is no light because that is where the ball touches the surface. As the highlight goes down, though, then what happens is it will bounce off the surface and hit the bottom of the surface. So that is reflected light. So even though it's not going to be as light as the blend between the core shadow and the highlight, it's still going to have a little bit of light. And that's really what people forget to do. And that's why their objects don't pop out at you. It's all about getting the values right. It's all about making sure to leave enough of the light at the bottom next to the really dark value. All right, so as I'm shading, just a couple of tips just for technique. It's good to go into a circular motion and you're going along the contours of the object. The best way to figure out what a contour is to just start looking at objects and paying attention to how the light bends over that object. Look at the highlight, look at the core shadow, and you'll be a much better shader. This is a very basic exercise, but probably one of the most useful exercises if you want to learn to draw better and shade better. You can use it for a lot of objects like eyeballs or, like this example, a basketball. And so happy shading. If you like this and want to see the next video, subscribe. Thanks for watching.